Hey, what is happening, everybody? I am recording this video on the day that the Olympic Jordan 6s dropped. I have never owned this pair in my personal collection, and I'm very happy to get these. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's take a look at these Olympic Jordan 6s. So I am well aware that the Jordan 6 is not one of those silhouettes that people go crazy for. I'm a big fan of the Jordan 6 just because of what it reminds me of. As a kid watching Jordan, I vividly remember him playing in 6s. I actually associate the Jordan 6 silhouette with the Dream Team. I dug one of these cards out. If you can see there on the bottom, Jordan is wearing the Carmines, I believe. But this is from that Dream Team era. I think this card was from '91. I am one of those people that think that the Dream Team from '92 was the greatest team ever assembled. I've heard a lot of people saying that the basketball team from the Paris Olympics this year rivals that Dream Team from back in the early '90s, and
I disagree.
I think it's one of those instances where everybody thinks that their team is the greatest. I'm not invested in watching basketball like I was whenever Jordan was playing. I don't follow it near as much. I'm rooting for Team USA. I'm always rooting for Team USA. But I will always think that the early '90s Dream Team is the best Olympic team ever. So there's a lot of nostalgia that goes along with the kicks, but I'm also just a fan of red, white, and blue. I do like to think of myself as a pretty patriotic guy, and I just consider it a huge blessing to live in this country. So if I'm able to combine a nostalgic silhouette like the Jordan 6 with a patriotic colorway, sign me up. I'm all about it. Even this box is really cool. I don't know if you're able to see it, but on the background, it's almost got like a firework print on it. The top of it is white and the base is blue, but it also has that cool print. It's almost just like a glossy finish, but it looks like fireworks. And I just think that the colors are really cool, and on top of that, this little effect that they did in the background, I think that just takes these to the next level. We've got a red Jumpman on that white lid, and it is a flip top box. The paper inside has that same firework pattern on it. The tag reads Air Jordan 6 Retro, and the colors are white and varsity red. I got these in a size 10. A lot of Jordan silhouettes I go up a half size in, but in 6s and 7s I stick to true to size, because if I go up bigger, I feel like I'm swimming in them. These retailed for $200 US, but I had a $20 off status rewards. Altogether, after tax and everything, I paid $190 for these. Before I melt out here, let's get to these beautiful kicks. I feel like I should be having Jimi Hendrix Star Spangled Banner playing in the background. These things are freaking wonderful. Not just the colors, not just that red, white, and blue, which I'm a huge fan of, but also I really like the materials on here. They feel nice. They don't feel like overly soft or anything, but they feel like a nice thick cut of leather, and they just feel like they'll last for a long time. This might be a hot take, but right off the bat, I think this might be my second favorite colorway on the Jordan 6 that I've ever owned. The first going to the Carmines, which I have a pair of. I just think this is so wearable, and I think these things came out phenomenally. I know they'll be sitting. I know that there's no resale value, and I don't care about that. I know that some people are probably going to be down in the comments calling these bricks. I disagree with that. I don't think these are bricks. I think this is an awesome pair of kicks. It reminds me of my childhood. It's in the colors of my country, which I love, and I just think these things are about as good as it gets. I think this is one of the most wearable 6s that we've seen in a while. That black and white pair is very wearable as well, so I can't leave those out. I just love those little hits of red that we see on the tongue, and then we see some little splashes of red on the heel as well as on the outsole. I think those pops of red are just very balanced throughout this whole shoe. But looking at the outsole, it's a standard Jordan 6 tread pattern. It's kind of got these geometric kind of lines and shapes, and then for the traction we've got all these little circles, It's that navy blue color and the varsity red Jumpman there at the midfoot, and then we've also got some transparent icy blue rubber here on the outsole as well. Even the outsole reminds me of the 90s. It's like you could be wearing these and watching Saved by the Bell or something. We see that icy translucent rubber wraps up here to our visible air unit, and it looks like it's white inside of that air unit, but it's very clean looking. We have some navy blue paint and some white painted foam surrounding that air unit, and it all looks really nice. It's not glossy. I like that they gave it a flat finish. I just think these things came out so beautifully. Coming up from that midsole, we can see that the base of the shoe is a navy blue leather, and it's not the softest. It has a little bit of a tumble to it, but it's not overly done. It does feel like it's a really heavy material, and it does seem like it'll last for a long time, but you can see that blue leather peeking through on the side panels as well. We also have some little ventilation holes on those side panels. We have overlays of white leather on top of that blue base, and again, it's not overly tumbled, but it does have a little bit of texture to it, and again, it feels like it's a really thick cut. It's not extremely soft, but it definitely seems like a quality material, and I just love the look of it. I like the texture that we have. I think it's just the right amount. On the heel, we have a varsity red Jumpman and some air branding embroidered on there. For the tongue, it's a standard Jordan 6 tongue material. I don't know if it's neoprene. It's just some sort of synthetic stretchy material, but you have perforations down at the base of that as well. It's in that same navy blue color. At the top of the tongue, we have this rubberized material that we're used to getting on Jordan 6s, and it says Air Jordan. It's got those cutouts that we're accustomed to getting. We've got this lace shield in a white color, and it's got a red Jumpman embroidered on there. And then we've got our nice red lace lock, and it's got a white Jumpman on that as well. One of my favorite features of the Jordan 6 is this spoiler, and I think they took the inspiration from his Porsche way back when, but this is blue, and then it's got a white accent stripe on it. It looks like our sock liner is blue and our insole is blue, and it's got a white Jumpman down on it. I've never owned this pair before, so I'm very happy to have these in my collection. I love a red, white, and blue colorway. I love this country. I love the memories of back when I was a kid rooting for the Dream Team. My wife and I have actually been following basketball this year, and we've been rooting for USA in the Olympics as well. So hopefully they're able to bring home the gold. I am definitely a big fan of this pair of kicks. Let me know what you all think about these. Let me know if you grabbed a pair. I think they'll be around for a long time. You don't have to rush. You will probably be able to get these for a heck of a deal, and I encourage people being patient and saving money. But anyhow, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Go Team USA. I will catch you on the next one. I'm out.